right, welcome everybody. Today is July 11th. We're gonna do some market overview for the upcoming week and see what is coming up here. So let's start with the most exciting news of the weekend. Space. Yes, Mr. Richard Branson made it to space and back. So what are we expecting here? Most likely a gap up to all-time highs. Previously, the all-time high was 62.80. As you can see it on the chart. My guess is we're gonna open above that most likely, and then your new support is going to be 62.80. I'm thinking it might be sell the news event, but don't try to jump into the calls right at the open. Wait for a few minutes, look at the direction, and then get into it. But yes, I wanted to start with the most exciting news. It's really huge news. So, and Mr. Bezos planned to go sometime this week too. I believe it's on Tuesday, so it'll be exciting. All right, so let me start with the indices here. We are looking at here the Dow Jones. Dow Jones here is close to all-time highs. It's pushing. I would like to see if it can hold above this 348 level and push. We'll see nice continuation here. This one had lagged earlier and then it came back roaring. So let's see if it can stay above this and get through 350 one more time. I'm expecting 355 and 360 after that. For SPY, I think it's a slow grind up. If you look at the chart right here, it's been holding this 9 EMA. The white line you see right here is your 9 EMA. It has been continuously holding above that except couple times, but even on Thursday it came back down, but at the end of the day it came back and recovered and closed above that. And on Friday, same, we hit all-time highs. So I think as long as we hold on to, on the short term, at least this week, as long as we hold on to 434 right here, we will slowly grind up. If not, then this 9 EMA is your support now, which tends to change every day. So keep an eye on 9 EMA. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But until and unless we don't see any huge catalyst, I don't see SPY coming down. Keep whole number as your next target at like 440 and 450. For NASDAQ, your tech world does look very interesting. It is doing very similar to SPY right here. It is holding on to the 9 EMA and it is continuously grinding up. It came back down here and took some stops out, but I think it's going to keep pushing here, get over this 363 hump, and it'll keep pushing towards earnings. Talking about earnings, we are entering the earnings season this week, guys. We have some upcoming earnings for the financial sector. Chase, Goldman Sachs are reporting on Tuesday. Wells Fargo, Citi, and Bank of America reporting on Wednesday. So that should be a very exciting time for this week. We'll see how they are doing. We also have CPI numbers coming up this week, which is on Tuesday at 8:30 EST. So everybody's will be watching really closely for the CPI numbers, for the inflation, especially Fed. So I think after tomorrow we'll most likely just chop till we see the CPI numbers. So don't be bored tomorrow. And next is IWM. As I said, banks are reporting. We'll see how they do, and depending on that one, we'll see if it can get through all these EMAs. It is still below 921 and 34 EMA. It has not crossed above that. This is your resistance right here for IWM. So if it can get through above all these, we can see new highs for this, as we have seen it in Dow, SPY, and Qs. We are done with the indices, and now we're going to look at some watch lists for this week. I am watching ROKU. I'm watching Roku very closely. It closed above 9 EMA on Friday. It is currently at this downtrend resistance. I would like to see a break above this. I prefer this one to go above 435, and I think we most likely will see all-time highs again around 463 area. So let's see if it can push through that. The other one I'm eyeing is OKTA. This one came back roaring on Friday. I was very impressed with this one. You know, there was volume, there was everything right there. I believe if we open above 252, we're gonna go for a gap fill of 255.50. I do like August calls on this one. You can buy August 260s on this one and keep your stop loss right under 250. This one is one of my other favorite one. We already entered this position, but I still think you might get a chance tomorrow as long as 560 holds on this one. I believe this one goes to all-time highs too. So if you're not in there already, I would definitely get into this one. You can either buy August 580 calls or August 600 calls. Buy some time because we will see some chop till CPI numbers and with the bank ERs this week. The other one is everybody's favorite, Tesla. Tesla broke the downtrend once right here, but it came right back underneath that, and Friday again it reclaimed above that. So let's see what it holds for us tomorrow. As long as 650 holds for Tesla, I believe we will see 668 and 700 next. So as long as 650 holds, you can most likely buy either August 700 calls or close to money 680 calls. Either one is fine, but keep your stop losses, you know, right underneath this trend line, which is the pink line. I would say right under 645. The next one is Apple. We saw Apple hit all-time highs on Friday, but it closed right at the double top area. This is what double top is. Earlier we had hit 145 in January, and now we hit it again on Friday. What we want to see on this one on Apple is hold Friday's close, which was around 145.11. As long as we hold 145.11, I believe we will push this through. The next target I have is 148.84 and 150. The next one I have is Airbnb. Airbnb, I have been seeing a lot of buying coming in. It is still not out of the woods yet, but I wanted to keep an eye on this one as I have seen a lot of volume and OI still holding on to this name. It has been tricky to trade this one, but I think once this one gets going, don't miss out on the boat. I did like the volume on Friday, the way it came back. So, you know, if it can break above 150 and it can hold 150, and it will push easily this time, I believe, to 160 area. So keep an eye on this one. Boeing is still not out of the woods either. Boeing has been having a lot of difficulty around 240. If it can get through 240, I am eyeing 242, 244, and then all the way to 250. So keep an eye on this one. For all of these tickers, you can buy close to money calls for August expiration. The reason I say August is because, you know, as I said earlier, there might be some chop. So you don't want to lose the premium. The other one is PAT. Again, I have seen a lot of buying coming in on this one for September 70 calls and 80 calls, both of them. And it has been consolidating here very nicely above this line, above 67.50. So as long as it holds above 67.70, I believe we can see a nice push through that one. And as you can see, after a long time, this name closed above 9 EMA. Again, this white line is your 9 EMA. So it closed above 9 EMA, which is a really good sign. We also got a long signal on our IC script. So keep an eye on this one. You can play this one with a very nice tight stop loss, so that the chances of losing on this one big are very less, so keep an eye on this one. AVGO is another breakout chart. It broke the downtrend. As you can see, it was on a downtrend for all this time. On Friday it finally broke it. So if you can still get an entry around under 280, close to upper 270s, around 277, 278 area, I would like to buy August 500 calls on this one with the stop under 475. So these are the names I am watching this week. I will keep updating on our daily watch list as well. So if you guys have any questions, we'll go to Q&A here and start with that.